Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com tonight. From the pit in Yuma, the visiting Brush Beat Diggers will take on the Yuma Indians. And a pleasant good evening, everyone, to this Patriot League battle. I'm John Beltran. The pit already getting loud. This is one of the louder gyms in the Patriot League. A rematch from the January 18th meeting that was 2 weeks ago in Brush, where the Beat Diggers led by 5 after 3 quarters, but lost the game by a score of 54-50, as they were outscored, that is, in the fourth quarter by a 14-5 margin. The Beat Diggers enter this game with a record of 7-7. Same story for the Yuma Indians. As we welcome you to Beat Digger Blast Off, brought to you by your State Farm insurance agents, Greg Mullen and Brush, and Kelly Seabrants in Fort Morgan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Let Kelly Seabrants and Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. The Beat Diggers are 2-6 in Patriot League play, and 3-4 the Patriot League record for the Yuma Indians. The Beat Diggers coming off a loss. Actually, 5 losses in their last 6 games, but they did lose to Platte Valley on Tuesday night by a 53-42 count. Jared Spooner will jump center with Justin Coughlin. Opening tip brought to you by Ackley Building Center. We've also got our Super Bowl contest we'll tell you about momentarily. Your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard. Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. The tip controlled by Lucas Lubers of Yuma. Into the front court is Logan Wilkins. On the outside left to Chad Rail. Back out to Lubers. Blake Roth with the basketball on the high right against Jared Spooner. Will introduce the Beat Digger lineup. The lob down low for Justin Coughlin, fouled by Tyler Ryder on the pass. Justin Coughlin scored 35 points in the opening meeting, the 6'8 junior. The Beat Diggers with Jared Spooner, Winston Harris, Omar Gomez, Kyle Lynch, and Tyler Ryder on the outside left. Dribbling left baseline all the way, 5-foot pull-up around and no good, and the ball is loose on the floor. Rebounded by Jared Spooner off the miss from Chad Rail. Here's Spooner into the front court of the left baseline, back out to Harris. Harris left of the lane. He's got to pick up his dribble. Up top to Ryder on the outside right to Omar Gomez. Swings it to Harris, left of the key. Harris is fouled on the floor by Chad Rail. By the way, you can participate in the Super Bowl contest, and the grand prize, $20 worth of Blackjack Pizza gift certificates. We'll tell you how to do it in just a second. Here's Spooner in the lane, puts up a wild shot, stuffed in his face. Boy, Justin Coughlin was able to stuff that shot. It didn't even leave Spooner's hand. The outlet pass is loose on the floor, and it's taken in the front court by Logan Wilkins. Wilkins back out to Rail. Sloppy beginning for both teams. On the high right to Wilkins, nearly traveled, picked up by Lynch. Top of the key with the basketball is Lubers, and the outside left to Rail. Looking down low for Raw, top of the key to Wilkins, dribbling to his right against Kyle Lynch. Maintaining the dribble, Lynch strips it, picked up by Spooner, first turnover of the game. Spooner lost the basketball in the lane, and dove on by Logan Wilkins. Boy, very sloppy to begin the game. Neither team has scored in the first minute and 25 seconds. Wilkins in the high left beyond the three-point circle, picked up by Lynch, top of the key to Coughlin. On the outside right to Lubers. Swings it left side to Rail, into the lane, back out Coughlin, 3 in the air, is off to the right, and the ball is poked out of bounds off of Winston Harris's hands. And Yuma retains possession. John, John at necolorado.com, John at necolorado.com. Send me a final score of the game, and you're entered into the contest. Foul on Winston Harris in the front court. And by the way, if you have one email address, you can enter as many people as you want, but the people you enter have to be 18 years or older. And the score that comes closest, first of all, you need the right team to win. The score that comes closest will win $20 worth of Blackjack Pizza gift certificates. John, John at necolorado.com. We'll mention it throughout the course of the game. On the outside right, Roth with the basketball. Top of the key over to Logan Wilkins. Swings it left side to Lubers. Harassed over there by Winston Harris. Swings it left side now to Roth. Yuma moving the basketball around methodically. Near the timeline to Wilkins. Picked up by Lynch. Back out to Roth. Left wing to Rail beyond the three-point circle. Top of the key. Coughlin straightaway 3 is up and off the back of the rim. And the rebound controlled in the corner by Blake Roth of Yuma, down low for Coughlin, but it's intercepted by Tyler Ryder. Second turnover by Yuma into the front court. Gomez all the way up the glass and in! And he just drove coast to coast, and the foul on Blake Roth. And the Beat Diggers with the first bucket of the game, 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Omar Gomez to the line. And the senior will shoot one. Gomez at 5'10", and the free throw is up and off to the right. And the rebound, Lucas Lubers of Yuma. The Beat Diggers were out-rebounded badly in the opening meeting by 19 boards unofficially, and there is a travel in the front court by Lubers, who lost the basketball and got it back. But he didn't lose it with the ball landing on the floor. It was still in his grasp. So Yuma with 3 turnovers. Harris setting up the Beat Digger offense. Left wing bounce pass over to Spooner. At the top of the key, right wing to Lynch, and I believe he traveled. Or do we have a 3-second violation? Oh, check that, a hold. Okay, that was against Yuma. Chad Rail commits his second foul. That's a break for the Beat Diggers, considering that Rail is one of the top scorers on this team. He's replaced by Kendall Murphy. 2-0 over 2.5 minutes into the game. Lynch for Brush at the top of the key, picks up his dribble, looking on the outside right, the bounce pass to Gomez. The Yuma crowd standing on this side. That's not good news for me. Lynch beyond the three-point circle, looking down low for Spooner. Bounce pass inside against Coughlin. His shot is blocked out of there, taken by Lynch, and his shot blocked again by Justin Coughlin. He's already blocked 3 shots in the game. Quickly out of the pack. At the top of the key is Lubers. Right corner for Coughlin. Penetrates. Cut off by Ryder. Back out to Lubers. Near the top of the key to Murphy. On the outside right to Wilkins. Guarded by Winston Harris. Top of the three-point circle, Coughlin. Now to Lubers. Swings it right side to Murphy. Yuma will not dribble. They'll simply pass. Murphy now takes a dribble. His lob pass is poked out of bounds. Knocked out of there by Jared Spooner. The Beat Diggers with smothering defense in the early going. And Andrew Terrell is into the game for Lucas Lubers. Boy, this is very low scoring so far. Roth in the right corner, lob for Coughlin. Underneath, reverse layup off the glass and in. And the Indians finally on the board. 3.5 minutes into the game. Deadlocked at 2. Spooner penetrates right baseline. His shot is blocked out of there. Spooner thought he was fouled. Taken away by Andrew Terrell. Coughlin with his 4th block shot of the game. On the outside right, Roth. Top of the key to Coughlin. Can't take that 3. Left wing to Murphy against Gomez. Bounce pass down low. Back out to Murphy. Top of the three-point circle to Wilkins. Wilkins against Lynch. On the outside left to Murphy with a bounce pass. Top of the key over to Terrell. On the high right to Roth. Back to Wilkins. Lost the basketball. And it's picked off by Kyle Lynch. He's by himself. He'll have the easy layup off the glass. And the Beat Diggers in the lead 4-2. And already 4 turnovers for the Indians. Baseball pass to Coughlin. Back out to Wilkins. 3:43 to go in the opening quarter. Brush 4, Yuma 2. On the outside right to Terrell. Guarded by Spooner. Dribbling into the lane. Wants to pull up. Cannot. Cut off by Spooner. Left wing pass to Coughlin. Back out to Roth. Fumbled the ball. Got it back. And Gomez is smothering him like butter on toast. Wilkins with a basketball now. Well, it appeared that Roth threw an elbow on the right side, and he's throwing another elbow, and that one made contact with Gomez. Offensive foul. Yeah, he got frustrated, and Gomez, being the outstanding defensive player that he is, was able to force that foul. I mean, Roth threw an elbow before the ball got to him, and Blake Roth has committed 2 fouls already. 2 Yuma players with 2 fouls. Countryside Feed and Landscaping Supplies, another outstanding sponsor of Brush Beat Digger Athletics. And the Beat Diggers with that 4-2 lead with 3:18 to go in the opening quarter. We'll have Nick Sopers check into the game, along with Zeb Tedford and Chris Ely. Tedford right in the lane, puts up a hook shot. That's an ugly miss, an air ball. And the rebound to Justin Coughlin, his second board of the game. The outlet to Logan Wilkins, crossing the timeline, spinning on Harris at the top of the key. On the right wing with the basketball now is Michael Dishner checking into the game. Cross-court pass intended for Coughlin out of bounds. And with Yuma committing all these turnovers, the Beat Diggers have got to take advantage on the scoreboard. That is 5 turnovers for Yuma, the Beat Diggers with only 1. And head coach Dan Kennedy, feeling that his team is not capitalizing on these turnovers, calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here at I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins, open 7 days a week. Hunting licenses, Western Union, food, gas, they have it all. And Stubbs Gas and Oil. So very simple once again for the KSIR Super Bowl contest. Send me an email at JOHN, John at NEColorado.com. Give me a final score with the winner. And again, one email address can have many entries, but one person per entry, even if you have several on an email address. And the one who comes closest, assuming that you have the correct team winning, will win the $20 worth of Blackjack Pizza gift certificate. Anybody is eligible 18 years and older, with the exception of Northeast Colorado Broadcasting employees, which unfortunately I am one. That's not unfortunate, I just can't win. Okay, Sopers to the high right to Ely with a basketball. And we've got a traveling violation on Ely. He wasn't sure what to do with the ball, and instead picked up that back leg. The Beat Diggers leading in an ugly first quarter, 4-2, with 2:37 to go. Wilkins bounce pass to the outside right to Dishner, steps into the lane. Bounce pass down low for Coughlin, off his hand, out of bounds. Turnover number 6 for Yuma. The Indians have 6 turnovers and 2 points. You'd think that's good news for Brush, but yet they only have a 2-point lead. Sopers for the Beat Diggers at the top of the key. Setting up to Ely on the right side. Back out to Sopers on the right wing to Ely. Penetrates right baseline, is cut off by Dishner. Picks up his dribble, bounce pass down low for Harris. Down low here for Tedford. Top of the key, Sopers. Left corner, Spooner, the 3 in the air. Go on for Jared Spooner. Sopers with the assist. And the Beat Diggers lead by 5 at 7-2. Let's see if that gets the Brush offense going. Wilkins to the backcourt to Kendall Murphy, crossing the timeline on the outside right against Ely. Back to Wilkins to the top of the key against Nick Sopers, finding Murphy in front of the Beat Digger bench, top of the three-point circle. Coughlin, left wing to Terrell against Tedford. Bounce pass to Wilkins. Down low, Dishner. His shot is up and no good, but he's fouled by Ely across the right wrist, and Michael Dishner to the stripe. That's the Beat Diggers' third team foul, the first for Ely. And Michael Dishner, the 6'1 senior who did not play in the opening meeting because of an injury, is at the line, and his free throw is up and in. The Beat Diggers still in the lead, 7-3. A minute 43 to go, that is, in the opening quarter. Second free throw coming up for Michael Dishner. That one is up, and that one is in. 7-4 Brush. Sopers quickly across midcourt. Beat Diggers want to shoot quickly. Harris with a right wing 3 is in and out. And the ball is loose. It's out of bounds, and it's off of Jared Spooner. Stop and shop the cart at your hometown grocery store, featuring Morgan County's largest variety. That, of course, is the Brush grocery cart. Wilkins pressured by the Beat Digger press in the backcourt over to Murphy. Back to Wilkins, 3 seconds across the timeline. They do on the bounce pass, and Tedford commits a foul going for the steal on the pass to Andrew Terrell. And for Tedford, that's his first foul. Both teams with 14 fouls with 87 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Yuma trails by 3, 7-4. Coughlin to throw it in. Right corner for Terrell. Hands it off to Coughlin beyond the three-point circle. Back out to Wilkins against Winston Harris. Cross-court left wing Dishner. He'll pull up for the 3. And in, out, and in, and the game is tied at 7. Dishner with 5. Harris into the lane, and he put his right shoulder right into the chest of Logan Wilkins. Offensive foul. Harris might have to find a seat. That's his second. Here comes Omar Gomez. And Yuma on a 5-0 run. A 5-0 run in this first quarter is huge, because neither team has reached the 10-point mark, and neither team might get there. Murphy in the backcourt to Dishner. Pressured by Sopers, nearly stripped out of there. Over to Murphy, and we got a traveling violation. The Beat Digger press did work. Turnover number 7. And let's see, he'll throw it in for the Beat Diggers on the near side. We're cut off there. That's Sopers over to Gomez. Back out to Sopers on the outside right. Guarded by Murphy. Top of the key to Tedford. Can't take that 3. Down low for Ryder. Back out to Gomez. Dribbling left baseline, but he traveled. 7 turnovers for Yuma. That was Brush's third. 56.5 to go in the opening quarter. Again, deadlocked at 7. And Kendall Murphy will throw it in front of his bench in the backcourt. Over to Logan Wilkins. Wilkins dribbling across the timeline. Jump pass over to Justin Coughlin. Hands it off to Wilkins, and he'll set up the Yuma offense. On the high left to Dishner, picked up by Gomez. Top of the key to Terrell. Outside right to Murphy. Murphy dribbling to his left. Bounce pass, cross court to Dishner. Wide open three is up, and quick for Michael Dishner. He's got 8 in the game. He scored the last 8 points for Yuma. 10-7. Gomez, 15-footer left wing, off the glass, hit nothing but glass. Ball is out of bounds off of Seth Tedford. And the Indians on this 8-0 run with 22.7 seconds to go. The Beatniggers have got to tighten up now defensively and guard Dishner. He can nail the triple. He's proven that early. Overhead pass to Dishner in the backcourt. Guarded by Sopers. Back out to Murphy. Nowhere near the midcourt line. And now Dishner across midcourt. Cross-court pass to Murphy. 12 seconds to go. Over to Wilkins, top of the key. Left wing to Murphy with 8 seconds. Utilizing a pick into the lane with 5. Bounce pass, but that was a walk. With 4.9 seconds to go, Yuma with 8 turnovers. Well, keep in mind, the Beatniggers nailed 2 half-court shots against Eaton last Friday. Nothing's impossible here. Gomez pressured in the backcourt with 2. With 1, Gomez is going to have to throw it up, and he does not. In fact, he threw it into the hands of Yuma basketball coach Terry Lofink as he was attempting to pass it to Seth Tedford. We played 1 quarter. The score, Yuma 10, Rush 7, a 60-second break on 1010 KSOR and KSOR.com.